Triano with his inspirational segment. Joe is a wonderful part of our weekly program, and he is going to discuss his scholarship funds. You're on, Joe.
Well, first of all, before I start, if I can just say, Howie, you never look so good.
Thank you.
But truly, we should give it up for Christine. She's doing a great
Yeah.
job.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
But, yes, hello. Anyway, so, I get to meet so many wonderful kids because of the foundation that I started 10 years ago. The name of the foundation is the Susan Satriano Foundation. My wife and I were married for 29 years. Unfortunately, 16 years into our 29-year marriage, she contracted breast cancer, and 13 years after she did pass away. We were both high school math teachers. Please don't hold it against me. But we actually did multiply twice in our lives. Yes, we did. Rough crowd.
Yeah.
So yeah, we and they're born on the same day, 5 years apart.
Wow.
Which we did a lot of calculating as well. And truly, as I get older, it's better this way because I only have to forget one birthday. But after Sue passed away, I was no longer teaching anymore. I actually retired 4 years early to be with Sue. I was actually cheating the kids I was teaching. I wasn't being the, quote, fun math teacher that I used to be. Two words that don't go together in the same sentence. And my district did allow me to retire, and I ended up spending the last 4 years of Sue's life together with her, which was amazing. I wouldn't change a thing other than the outcome. But now Sue died in 2005, and suddenly Joe here had no direction, no purpose, no job, no Sue. I was literally going down a spiral of dread very quickly. But I finally got my head together 6 months after she died, and that's when I started the Susan Satriano Foundation. If you can zero in on the pin, notice the double S kissing at a pink heart. That's for the Susan Satriano Foundation. Math teacher used creative side of brain and actually developed the pin. I know
Nice.
we're not. Yeah, thank you. Well, I know we're not supposed to be creative, but the other thing that amazed me was that about a year after Sue died, I actually found another creative spark, and I wrote a book called "In Sickness and in Health: A Memoir of Love." And I've been told by people who come to my book talks that it's actually an inspiring, humorous tale about how Sue and I learned very early in the 13-year battle that you get one shot on this earth. So we lived it up, despite the fact that cancer was the underlying theme. And the other wonderful perk about this book is not only apparently is it helping people get through their own tragedies by reading it, but also 100% of its proceeds goes to the foundation. Since the book's been out, the foundation's grown by over $17,000, which amazes me because I'm a math teacher. What do I know about words? I can guarantee two things about the book. Number one, being a former high school math teacher, yes, the pages are numbered consecutively.
Yes.
And still is a rough crowd. And maybe the microphone's not working. That could be. No, but the other thing is that the hardcover version does make a very good doorstop. Anyway, so let me get to the actual segment,
Yes.
which I'm here for. I always talk about the kids. One of the wonderful things about what the foundation does is not only does it give out scholarships to high school seniors who unfortunately have a parent who's either passed away of cancer, presently battling, or in remission, but I also ask each and every district across the nation to give me 15 to 20 minutes with each child. Why? Because I tell them my story, and suddenly they open up like crazy. It becomes a cathartic episode for them. So this is more than just here's a scholarship check and I'll never see you again. I help over 50 districts on Long Island. I do over 24 across the nation. I'm so proud to say that you're looking at the foundation. It's me and me alone. There's no overhead, so I don't have to pay anybody. And 100% of what I take in goes right out to kids. And after 10 years, I'm happy to say that I've helped over 900 students with well over $500,000 in scholarships. So the story tonight really is not about a child, but it's actually about an adult. And, you know, it needed to be talked about. A lot of school districts will work with me because I go to every single awards assembly that I can attend, and many times, inevitably, there might be 4 on one night, or, you know, where I try to be at every place and every time. Can't be done. So some districts will actually have a special breakfast for these kids. And it's a wonderful feel-good morning. The parents come, I get a chance to say hello to the kids again, administrators show up, guidance counselors, and they supply wonderful food, and it's just a feel-good morning. This one school in particular, Smithtown West High School, which I've now dealt with for 2 years, their principal is amazing, and that's who I would like to speak about, John Cody. He shared with me, and we became friends, that he knows exactly what these kids are going through because he lost his parent very early in his life. And he feels that what's being done here is just amazing. And he goes out of his way to make not only the parents and the kids feel comfortable, but the foundation as well. One of the nice things that he decided that he's going to do this year is he thought it would be not only wonderful for the kids to get a scholarship, but also he's going to purchase out of the school budget 25 of these books. Wow. And he wants to hand them out to every single student I give the award out to next year. So not only is he doing something wonderful by purchasing the books, but 100% of that money is going to stay right in Smithtown West and help those kids. So, you know, you find people who really reach out and do wonderful things. So that's for you, John. I hope you're listening. If I could just very quickly mention that another way that I make money for the foundation is not only do I sell books and pins and t-shirts and whatnot, but I also run concerts. Strawberry Fields, the best Beatle knockoff group you have ever heard or seen on this planet, have accepted me as, wow. I don't play, I'm not part of the group, but they make me feel like I'm part of the group. They actually make me feel like I'm the 5th strawberry.
Always good.
Yeah. These guys were actually the original cast members of Beatlemania on Broadway back in the 80s. Sue and I saw them way back when. And then the first birthday I had after Sue was no longer with me, my friends took me to B.B. King's in the city on 42nd Street. And lo and behold, who does a Beatle breakfast there, brunch, every Saturday? They do. It was the first of 17 times I've seen them. I fell in love with them. I gave them books and t-shirts and pins the first time I saw them to thank them for helping me get out of this funk that I was in. About the 5th or 7th time that they saw me in the audience, they called me backstage and they said they would love to do a benefit concert. Well, 4 concerts later, $100,000 wow. later, 100% of that going right to scholarships. Wow. I'm running another concert for those of you who are willing to take a trek out to West Hampton Beach High School in the auditorium. It'll be October 2nd of this year, and October 2nd is very meaningful to me because not only is October Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but October 2nd happens to be Sue's 10th anniversary of her death. But we are not crying that night. We're going to be celebrating. Good. So yeah, if you guys can come out, enjoy, you get a great, listen, you could dance in the aisles, you can wreck the school, it's not mine, I don't care. But the tickets will be $25 each, 100% of that money goes right to scholarships, and plus you're getting a great concert. So thank you so much, Christine, for allowing me to usurp the time, and you know, we'll do this again next week.
We will. Thank you. Thank you so much, Joe. We appreciate what you're doing. Wonderful. Very wonderful story always. So now